This is a continuation of the BTS analysis of their first era. We're continuing with the album Oh Are You Late Too? The next song is If I Rule the World. This song is repetitive. It's a whole, I want money and I want to do music. I want cars and I want girls. And it's that kind of song that you listen to and you hear a lot of those things in different rap songs over the course of time, and it's all just the same thing, and it's annoying to listen to practically because it's just so soulless and so vague and so impersonal. And initially I didn't like the song at all. However, this line comes up and it says, "It's ridiculous I'm singing this childish song." And that's how I actually felt about the song, that it was quite childish, and it's what you'd think that you wanted when you were a kid, when you didn't have anything figured out. However, they're adults now, they're becoming adults, they're growing, but this line has me thinking that they are aware of how childish they sound, and that self-awareness can be good for the song, because we all have those moments when we realise that we're doing something childish or silly, or we shouldn't be doing it, we shouldn't be thinking a certain way, and them being self-aware kind of gives me conflicting feelings on the song. I'm not sure whether I like it or not, so I'm still not sure what the purpose of the song is. RM also said that he was wrong for saying "West Side Till I Die" in this song, as he overlooked the undertones that the phrase had. He didn't live in the West Side and it might not have been viewed as respectful by people that did live there. This is a hip-hop song written by P-Dog, RM, Sugar and J-Hope. The next song is Coffee. This is a love song with a metaphor of love as coffee. I thought that was quite an original idea. The bit of the song that sticks in my head the most is the caramel macchiato. It just sounds so good. Jungkook's voice, amazing as always. Song, it's slower but the beats are still similar to their other songs. It's more of an R&B type. This was written by Urban Kazappa, P-Dog, Slow Rabbit, RM, Sugar and J-Hope. They had quite a few repetitive words that are seen in a lot of songs, specifically their songs. They seem to repeat a lot of the same words, like time, smile, world, night, sweet baby, tonight, fire, promises, memories. However, even though it is a little bit of a cliche song, it's still quite sweet. I think it's very nice to listen to, definitely on in the background, and it's quite soothing. The next song is Cypher Part 1. So out of all the ciphers, I believe this is my favourite one. I'm not so keen on the next two, which I'll be discussing later. This one is written by Supreme Boy, RM, Sugar and J-Hope. This is just the rap line as per usual for the ciphers. So this is just rap. I do think it does show off their hip-hop pride, and it is quite interesting. It definitely switches up the vibe. It's aimed towards their haters, it lets out their anger in like a sort of healthy way, and it shows their determination on their journeys and their dissatisfaction with the music industry. However, I do think it's a bit boasty. It's, oh look at me, I'm so cool, I'm so popular, I'm getting rich, I'm climbing up in my career, which is very girl boss of them, but I just don't quite like it because it's just a bit self-centered and a bit narcissistic, and it's just one of those songs that I just would not put on myself. The language that they use in the song is just a bit grim, like kill, murder, haters, fakers, inferior, jealousy. It's very cutting, but in a way that just sounds a bit like they're compensating, like overcompensating, and it doesn't quite feel like the FU that they maybe wanted when they were putting this song together. Like, they can show with actions rather than words, which is one of the reasons that I don't like this song. The next song is Rise of Bangtan, also known as Attack on Bangtan. This is a great song. It is super catchy. It's about how they've worked hard regardless of the challenges they faced. They're being fearless, entering this new phase. It's their love for the group. It's showing off their talents. It's like a battle cry. It's just as like a hype song when you're at the gym or going for a walk or something. It's great. They use a lot of language that's repetitive, and not repetitive in the way that they repeat the same thing a lot, repetitive in the way that I see it in like so many more songs. However, I can look past it because it's so hyped up and it's so like in gear, very hip hoppy. I just think it's great. This one was written by P-Dog, RM, Sugar, J-Hope and Supreme Boy. Oh yeah, you can really feel their passion and their energy in this song, which is another reason why I quite enjoy it. The next song is the Satori rap, also known as Powder Gang San. This is focused on the rap line in the studio version that I saw and on the album. This is a hip-hoppy, rappy song. It was shown in their 2011 pre-debut, but also then in 2013. This was written by P-Dog, RM, Sugar, J-Hope. So this song is a reference, the title is, to the Joseon dynasty when Korea was divided into 8 provinces. It shows the diversity of the group and their accents, the dialects, which I find really nice to listen to. It's very cool to the ear. It's also about unity and peace and the cultural diversity that they're promoting. I think it's a great message. J-Hope in particular uses a lot of sayings from his hometown, I believe, and I just find it really interesting to learn more about it, so it's quite educational, I think. Additionally, in comparison to some of their other songs, it doesn't really have that many repetitive words. Like, it's not too cliche, it's quite original, it's quite sharp, and I'm a big fan. The last song of this album is Love in School. This one is more of a R&B song by the vocal lines, slower. It's by Slow Rabbit and P-Dog. So this song is about school love, longing to love, and about hope. This kind of eases us into the next album, which is School Love Affair. Quickly, I'd like to say that after a second listen, I now think I prefer Cypher Part 2 to Cypher Part 1, and I dislike the latter now. I also disliked in this album We On, however I really liked No, and I really liked The Rise of Bangtan and the Satori rap. I would also like to discuss Born Singer, which was also unofficially produced in 2013, released, however it was then released again in 2022 in the Proof album. This is a hip hop song written by Jermaine Cole, sorry for the pronunciation here, J. Fauntleroy, A. Parino, C. Finch, Mez, I. Harrod, RM Sugar and J-Hope. This was an adaptation of J. Cole's Born Sinner. So this song is slower but still obtains the rap and the general theme of their early days. This is before No. It shows how they haven't changed as a person even with their newfound success. It's a message to their haters and a message to their viewers to stay true to themselves, and that they too will stay true to themselves even as they change and go into different phases of their lives.